everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs, and today I am using the Sweet Bugs bundle, stamp set and dies. It's adorable, and the paper I'm using is the Cute as a Bug DSP, which is also beautiful. All right. Also, I'm using the Perennial Postage dies, and my box measures on the outside. It measures 3 1/4 by 2 3/4 by 7/8. And you open it, and inside are 2 little boxes that have a ladybug and a bee. They're just called Bugs and Bees milk chocolate with hazelnut and crisp filling. I got these at Target. There's 5 in a package, I believe, but you could fit a fun size of something in there if you wanted. So that's the inside. It says hello friend there. All right, so what we need for this project is actually in 3 pieces here, but they're not hard at all. We need 1 piece of Daffodil Delight that is 6 3/8 by 3 1/4. And we need 2 pieces that are 4 1/2 by 2 1/2. And these 2 will make the inside pockets. Okay. All right. I cut, this is a different pattern of the same DSP. This is with the Perennial Postage dies, and it is 2 3/4 by 2. Then we need another piece of Daffodil Delight that is 2 7/8 by 2 1/8. All right, now for the DSP, you need 4 pieces that are 3 1/8 by 2 1/2. And I did 2 with this pattern and 2 with the leaves. I need a piece with the leaves that I made that is 3 1/8 by 7/8. And then 2 for the tops of those little pockets that are 1 by 1 1/2. All right, let me get my Simply Scored, and we're going to do the big one first. It's very easy, no cutting on the big piece. All right, we're going to do the large piece first, which is 6 3/8 by 3 1/4, and we're going to score at 2 3/4 and 3 5/8, and that's it. This is our top, so that's all we're going to do. Now these I already did, but I didn't film, so all right. Yeah, so we're going to do the ones now that are 4 1/2 by 2 1/2. We're going to start on the 4 1/2 inch side and score at 3/4, 2 3/4 and 4, and turn it to the 2 1/2 inch side and score at 3/4. Now we're going to do that one more time. We're going to start on the 4 1/2 inch side, score at 3/4, 2 3/4 and 4, turn it to the 2 1/2 and score at 3/4. Okay, now fold and burnish your score lines. Alrighty, now this piece we're done. It's just the outside of our book. Okay, these 2 we're going to cut, and we're going to do both the same like this. All right, so go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line, and wedge both sides. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the first score line and wedge those 2 sides. And then go to that last score line, cut it to the first score line and wedge up. Then go to the top of that 1/2 inch rectangle and wedge that way on that. All right, and we're going to do it again. Go to the first score line, cut it to the first score line and wedge. cut the next 2 to the first score line and then wedge. And then go to that last score line, cut it to the first score line, wedge up, and then wedge down up here. And that is what your cardstock should look like when you're done. So this we don't have to do anything to. Now before we put this together, we need our 2 pieces that are 1 by 1.5, and we're going to put them on this piece here. That is the bigger rectangle that's farthest away from the rectangle we wedged, and we're going to put our DSP on there. And then I'm going to take a small circle punch and just take a little half circle out. You really don't have to, because they're not really tight in there. But if you put something else in, and it just looks nice, I think. All right, now we need some tear and tape. Put it on the 1/2-inch rectangles next to the score line and take off the backing. All right, and then we're going to flip the whole thing over, fold over the side with the tape, and then the other side to meet it. And then this is our front. So we're going to put this down first and the front flap down last. Okay, there's one. And we do the same thing to the other one. And if you forget and don't put the DSP on, you really don't need to put those 1/2-inch circles there. It's not like the biggest deal. All right, and that is the 2 pieces. Now we need the rest of our DSP. On this one, I put this DSP there, and then this one there. Well, I'm going to put, doesn't matter really, this one there. And then on the front, I put this one, and on the back, I put this one. And these are the ones that are 3 1/8 by 2.5. Okay, and then this last piece that is 1 by 1.5 right there on the binding. Okay, and that is our outside. And before we put our little boxes on, I'm going to put our sentiment that says hello friends. Now you can put this on another piece of cardstock to set it off, but I think it looks okay just like that. Try to get that in the middle. This is a nice bold stamp, so it comes out nicely. All right, now I'm going to do them at about 1/8 of an inch from this side of the DSP and there on both sides, and then you'll have just a little bit more in the middle, but that's okay. And I'm just going to glue the backs right on. As I was doing this, I got another idea similar to this, so I'll probably do that in the future. Okay, and that is our box. All right, okay, now we need to do our stamping, so we need some basic white. Sorry, I didn't put that out before. And we're doing a bunch of the stamps. We need a Ladybug reading. We need a bee. Now this bee can be watering flowers like this one, or it can hold this little flower too. Okay, we need one of the grass with the flower, and we need two of the single flowers. Okay, and we need one of the watering cans. All right, and I'm going to cut these out. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start with the Ladybug and the flowers, and I did them with dark real red. Just the shell, or the back, whichever you want to say it is, of the Ladybug. And then all three of the flowers. Okay, now I'm going to take dark basic black, and I'm going to do the belly of the Ladybug. Okay, then I'm going to use light smoky slate for the Ladybug's head. And for the book, I'm going to use Pool Party. And I'm going to go over the middle, the binding twice so that it's a little bit darker. All right, and then I'm going to get the bee and do her wings with the light Pool Party also. Go over this binding one more time. There we go. All right. And I'm going to do the watering can with light balmy blue. Okay, and the grass and the leaf there I'm going to do with dark old olive. Now I'm going to do the light and dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to use the dark on the neck here. Okay, and then I'm going to do light on the rest. I'm just going to take the pointy end of my dark and just put like a little line of the darker on the bottom of those, maybe around the head on the back. All right. Okay, now we need our Perennial Postage die out of the DSP. This is 2 3/4 by 2, and a piece of Daffodil Delight is 2 7/8 by 2 1/8, and we're going to attach them together. All right, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of my Ladybug first and put him down all the way over here, like that. And then we can glue down our flowers. And then I'm going to slant these one this way and try and get one as far to the other way as I can. Okay. And then we need more dimensionals for the back of our bee. And we're going to slant him up in this corner up here. And then we'll put a piece of dimensional on the flower pot, the watering can, sorry. And I'm just going to stick it underneath the bee's hands and have it facing down like she's pouring it out. All right, that's our little scene. All right, now we need our box. You slip in your candies, and I'm going to use, now you could use, if you still have some real red ribbon, that would look cute too. But I'm going to use this specialty RickRack in Old Olive. And I'm just going to tie it around the short side and put a bow at the top. And then we're going to put a dimensional. Get this exactly where you want it. And then I'm going to put a dimensional right there. Oops. To make sure that that stays put. And then some on our seam. And I'm going to put this right even. Okay, and then I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on the bee's wings and on the ladybug. Oops, we got a little bit of the ladybug's red on the wings, but that's all right. I forgot to clean it. All right. And for the final touch, I'm going to use some of these Ladybug Garden epoxy shapes. Now I'm going to use the clear ones on the middle of the flowers. They have these really tiny ones that I think would be perfect. And then I'm going to put the ladybug right there. And one right there. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed it. All my info is below. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And I will see you next time. Bye.